Hi, I'm Mark from the Endurance Store. This video is just to talk a little bit about HOKA shoes. Lots of people doing marathon events, doing ultra distance events, doing Ironman triathlon have switched to HOKAs and had really good results for various reasons. When most people see these shoes, the first thing that stands out is the size of them. They look very big, and that's because of the huge amount of cushioning they've got. But what shocks most people is when they come into the shop and pick them up off the shelf, is that despite the size, just how light they are. So the shoes are extremely light. So there's three key things with these shoes. The first thing is the cushioning. So that's got about 3 times the amount of cushioning as a normal road shoe that you might get from Mizuno, Asics, Adidas, Nike. So 3 times the cushioning. So that's a massive amount of reduction on impact when you're running along on tarmac surfaces, and that's why people like them so much. People use them for if they want to build up the mileage. The legs don't get hammered as much because of the cushioning, and people who get bad knees, bad hips have found great success with them. People who are heavier in particular, obviously more impact when they're running on hard surfaces, so they benefit a lot from the HOKAs. But in general, anyone who's looking to increase the mileage on hard surfaces really benefits from them. So they've got 3 times the cushioning. The other thing they've got is that they're actually a very forefoot shoe. There's only a 4mm drop in them. So they encourage people to run on the forefoot, and that's beneficial because it's a more natural way of running rather than heel striking. And the third thing is they've got a rocker system built into it. And the rocker system means that if you do heel strike, and sometimes that's unavoidable, especially if you're running downhill, when you do heel strike, there's a natural roll from the heel to the forefoot, which means that there isn't a braking effect when your heel hits the ground. So these shoes I've got here, these are the Stinson Lite, and this shoe here, which is a fantastic colour, is the HOKA Conquest. Slightly different midsole in the Conquest, but essentially the same, 3 times the cushioning of normal road shoes, and they're a great success, as we say, with people who are looking to build up their mileage running on hard surfaces. There is another option which sits somewhere between those 2 shoes and a normal road shoe. And it's this, the Rapa Tarmac. They all come in nice colours, as you can see. This is a Rapa Tarmac, and this has got about 1.5 times the cushioning of a normal road shoe. And it's great for marathons, very lightweight, rocker system, very forefoot, but sits somewhere between a normal road shoe and the 2 shoes that I just showed you previously. This has got about 1.5 times the cushioning of a normal road shoe. We've also got in the range, getting a bit racier and a bit lighter, this is a Huaka. So it's Huaka, and this is a really lightweight shoe designed for racing up to 10k half marathons. But most racing shoes, racing flats as a lot of people call them, the cushioning is so poor in them that it's quite often they really damage your legs and they can cause calf problems and Achilles problems, and a lot of people feel very flat-footed with racing shoes. Where these have got a great cushioning in them. Almost as much cushioning really as a normal high mileage shoe, and a very soft feel. And these are a 0 drop shoe as well, so they're very forefoot. Now, some people are scared of running in 0 drop shoes because they think it's going to put pressure on the calves. But my experience of training in these is that the cushioning has such a positive impact that you get away with it fine. And they feel like very natural running in them, feel very natural when running at speed, real forefoot stride. But the cushioning works a treat, and legs feel great the day after hard sessions or the day after races. So a really good option for especially racing in triathlon when you're coming off the bike and you're tired. But anybody really looking for a fast shoe who struggles with the cushioning as well. And one of the great things about all the HOKAs is the cushioning lasts a long time. So if you buy standard pair of road shoes, you can find after only a few months the cushioning's gone and they feel quite hard in the heel. The cushioning in these lasts probably longer than the shoe itself. So if you're still running the pair of shoes after a full year, you'll probably find that the cushioning really hasn't changed that much. So you get a lot of miles out of them. Yeah, very lightweight. The whole range is very lightweight. Fantastic cushioning system. Rocker system built in to stop the braking effect on the heel. And because they're all a very low drop, they enable forefoot running. So lots of benefits of HOKAs. So whilst they might look a little bit strange, come into the shop, don't be put off by the way they look, try them on the treadmill and see what you think, and maybe you'll change for life and it'll be a new way forward.